When we die, do we become nothing? Will all memories disappear with death? But, there is an amazing man in Japan, who has a memory of when he was dead. That man's name is Tsuruhiko Kiuchi. He is a Japanese comet hunter and near-death experiencer. Kiuchi was pronounced dead by doctors after a cardiopulmonary arrest, but was revived again 30 minutes later. He had a remarkable experience during the 30 minutes of his death. What did he see while he was dead?
Mystery Japan 1000.
Hi everyone, my name is Kazuna Akari.
Hi everyone. My name is Yuzuki Yukari. In this channel, Mystery Japan 1000, we would like to introduce Japanese UFO incidents, psychics, paranormal and bizarre phenomena, and other mysterious incidents and people in Japan.
If you are interested in mysterious Japanese incidents and people, please subscribe to this channel.
In this video, we would like to introduce the mysterious experience of Tsuruhiko Kiuchi, a Japanese comet hunter and near-death experiencer.
By the way, Yukari, what kind of person is Mr. Kiuchi, who you will introduce in this video?
Mr. Kiuchi is a well-known comet hunter in the world of astronomy in Japan.
Comet hunters are amateur astronomers searching for comets, right?
Yes, Mr. Kiuchi began his comet search when he was 29 years old. Then, in just 3 years from the 7th year, he discovered 4 comets.
Wow, he discovered 4 comets in just 3 years? Mr. Kiuchi is an amazing comet hunter, isn't he?
Kiuchi made great achievements in the field of astronomy as a comet hunter, but he is also very famous as a near-death experiencer.
A near-death experience is a mysterious experience, in which you see a tunnel or a field of flowers when you are dying, or meet someone you know who is supposed to be dead.
Yes, Mr. Kiuchi had a very mysterious near-death experience when he was 22 years old.
Oh, he almost died when he was 22?
After graduating from high school, Kiuchi joined the Japan Air Self-Defense Force and served as a dispatcher at Haikuri Air Base in Ibaraki Prefecture. In 1976, at the age of 22, Kiuchi was finishing his night shift at the Air Traffic Control Tower at the Haikuri Air Base, when he suddenly suffered severe abdominal pain and collapsed on the spot. Fortunately, a colleague nearby noticed something wrong with him, and Kiuchi was taken by ambulance to a hospital about an hour away by car. At the hospital, Kiuchi was diagnosed with superior mesenteric artery duodenal obstruction. This was a very rare and incurable disease, with only 120 cases reported worldwide, and at the time, no one had ever survived the disease.
I didn't know there was such an incurable disease. So what happened to Mr. Kiuchi?
Unfortunately, he died.
No way, did he really die?
Yes, Kiuchi was confirmed dead by hospital doctors, and recorded in his medical record. However, to the surprise of the doctors, Kiuchi was miraculously revived 30 minutes after he was confirmed dead.
Oh no, he died and then came back to life again 30 minutes later? I can't believe that a person can come back to life again after being confirmed dead. Such a mysterious thing really exists in this world.
So, this case of Kiuchi is reported and recorded as a very rare case by the Japanese Medical Association. Furthermore, according to Kiuchi, he had a mysterious near-death experience during the 30 minutes between the confirmation of his death and his return to life.
What kind of near-death experience did he have?
According to Kiuchi, he suddenly found himself in the dark and had no idea where he was. Looking around, Kiuchi saw a light in the distance. So he decided to move toward the light anyway. When he walked in the dark, he felt as if he were crawling through mud. After a while, Kiuchi was finally able to crawl out of the mud. When he looked back, he saw a cave-like tunnel. And Kiuchi realized that he had come through it.
For some reason, near-death experiences are often associated with the image of going through a tunnel.
According to Kiuchi, it was as dim as dusk outside the tunnel. He also saw a light in the distance ahead of him that looked like a bonfire. After walking for a while, he came upon a vast river. The river was flowing slowly. This is a drawing of that river by Kiuchi. According to Kiuchi, the other side of the river looked yellowish, while it was black and white up to the other side of the river.
It's kind of a mysterious sight that there is no color up to the other side of the river.
Kiuchi decided to walk along the reedy riverside to find a way to the other side of the river. Then he spotted a wooden boat on the riverbank. The boat was half broken and had no oars. But Kiuchi pushed that boat down into the river and got into the boat.
Oh, he got on the boat?
Moreover, according to Kiuchi, the boat did not have oars, so he tried to cross the river by using both arms instead of oars to force the boat forward. The boat in which Kiuchi boarded headed toward the other side of the river, being drifted from left to right along the river's current. Strangely, the position of the light on the other side of the river, as seen from the boat, did not change for some reason.
Hey, why doesn't the light in front of him change position, while the boat is being drifted from left to right?
Perhaps because they were waiting for Mr. Kiuchi to come.
They were waiting for Mr. Kiuchi.
Now, when Kiuchi reached the other side of the river, he was so exhausted that he collapsed on the riverbank, fell face down on the grass, and just passed out. After a while, Kiuchi regained consciousness, and looked up to see a light like a bonfire about 20 yards away. Near the light, the shadows of about 4 or 5 people were flickering like a heat haze. Then one of the shadows approached Kiuchi. It was a woman dressed in mourning.
Hey, why was she dressed in mourning? Mourning clothes are worn by people mourning the dead, so she's not dead, right? Everyone you meet during a near-death experience is supposed to be dead. Don't you think it's wrong?
That's an accurate analysis, Akari.
But who is this woman in mourning?
Who the woman is will be revealed later. Anyway, let's get back to the story. The woman asked Kiuchi.
Tsuruhiko, what brings you here?
Kiuchi could not answer why and remained silent. The middle-aged woman said.
Follow me.
She took Kiuchi to where there was a bonfire. Around the bonfire were 2 old women, an old man, and a young man. To Kiuchi's surprise, the young man was his cousin, who died in his 20s. He was good friends with Kiuchi. However, when Kiuchi was in junior high school, he was killed in an accident caught in a bulldozer.
Does that mean Mr. Kiuchi met a dead man?
Well, yeah. According to Kiuchi, his cousin looked exactly the same as he did just before he died, but he was wearing burial clothes.
Burial clothes? Oh no.
Now, his cousin was glad to see Kiuchi again after a long time, and asked him about his family's updates. They talked about their relatives for a while. Some time later, the middle-aged woman said to Kiuchi,
We are going to a great place now, so follow me.
So Kiuchi said goodbye to his cousin, and followed the middle-aged woman.
Hey, why does Kiuchi follow her? If he follows her, Kiuchi is definitely going to die.
Kiuchi followed the middle-aged woman for a while, and soon a gently sloping hill came into view ahead. According to Kiuchi, the hill was overgrown with grass and not a single tree. When they reached the top of the hill, the other side of the hill was filled with colorful, tulip-like flowers, red, yellow, white, and purple. This is a drawing of that flower field by Kiuchi. Kiuchi and the middle-aged woman were walking through that flower field. When he looked up at the sky, he saw a big golden light there. Everything shone golden in its light.
What a beautiful sight.
Kiuchi then walked down the hill with the middle-aged woman. Halfway there, he noticed that the middle-aged woman had disappeared.
Where did she go?
Kiuchi felt uneasy and looked around. At that moment, Kiuchi suddenly regained consciousness, and woke up in a hospital room. These are the details of the near-death experience that Kiuchi had during his 30-minute death.
It's a mysterious experience. But isn't it possible that these experiences are actually hallucinations created by the brain?
Of course, it could also be a hallucination. However, there is actually a mysterious sequel to this story.
What's the story?
3 months after Kiuchi was revived in the hospital, he was resting at his parents' home in the countryside. One day, Kiuchi was shown old photos by his parents and aunt. To his surprise, he found in one of those photos the middle-aged woman, who guided Kiuchi to the top of the hill during his near-death experience. Kiuchi was surprised and asked his father who the woman in the photo was. According to Kiuchi's father, she was his older sister, that is, Kiuchi's deceased aunt. The aunt died soon after Kiuchi was born. Therefore, Kiuchi did not know her aunt's face until he was shown her photo.
So, Mr. Kiuchi saw his deceased aunt's face for the first time in his near-death experience?
Yes, that's right.
Well, that means... It's really a mysterious story.
There are many such mysterious true stories in Japan. So, thank you very much for watching this video to the end.
If you like this video, please like it. So, goodbye, everyone.
See you again.
Bye.
Bye.
How was this video, everyone? If you liked this video, please subscribe to our channel.